Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear Falconians of level 8. Today we are going to start our final term, and the chapter which is included in our final term is chapter number 10, Light, which is present in your book on page number 218. So, guys, what is light? In this presentation, we are going to discuss about the properties of light. We are going to discuss about the colors which are present in the light. We are going to discuss about the reflection of light, and we are going to discuss about the refraction of light as well, and so many different types or properties of lights we are going to discuss. So first of all, the question is, what is light? Light is a form of energy and which can be easily detected by our eyes. We can see the light very well. So when we start talking about the properties of light, the first ever property of light, that how light travels. We should all know that light always travels in a straight line. And this is the common property which we can observe in our daily routine life. Whenever we try to hit light or spotlight on any of the object, we always see that light travels in a straight line. We never observe that light is traveling with zigzag movement or going here and there and then reaching to the spot. It always travels in a straight line. Whatever the source of light we use a torch, we use a laser gun, we use a that emergency lights. Whatever the source of light we use, we always observe that the light always travel in a straight line. So here when we talk about that light always travels in a straight line, so another question which appears in our mind, that what will be the speed of light by which light used to travel, as we always calculate the speed of different of the objects, like we always calculate the speed of the earth by which it is revolving around the sun. We always used to calculate the speed of different birds. We always used to calculate the speed of running, the person who is running, the person who is jogging. So there are different, we used to calculate the speed of the cars. The car is moving with the speed of 60 kilometers per hour, or the car is moving with the speed of 120 kilometers per hour. So all of the things which are moving from one place to another, they should have some speed, and we used to observe or we used to calculate the speed of different objects, right? So similarly, we need to calculate the speed of the light, by which speed light is traveling from one medium to another medium, or from one place to another place. So basically, the speed of the light is much more faster than the sound. And how can we prove that the speed of light is much more faster than the sound? We can easily observe whenever the thunder or the lightning take place, we observe that light always appears first and sound comes later. Similarly, whenever the pistols used to fire, or we see that light or the smoke appears first and the sound comes later. So it proves that light always travels much more faster than the sound. Here we can see that what will be the speed of light when it is traveling, or how can we measure the speed of light. The measurement of the speed of light is basically 300,000 kilometers per second, or we can say 1,86,000 miles per second. This can be called as the speed of light, and which will be the equivalent of 8 times in 1 second. We can say that light can travel 8 times around the world. Light can travel 8 times in 1 second. This much faster the speed of the light is. कि मतलब एक सेकेंड में लाइट कैन travel 8 times around the whole world. This is what actual the speed of light is. Now here we can say another property, that how light can create a shadow. Whenever we block, basically we are trying to say that how the shadows used to appear whenever we block the path of the light, because whenever we all know that light is traveled in a straight line. So whenever we used to block the path of the light by any of the object means any of the opaque object which do not allow the light to pass through them, any tree, any book, or a human being, or if we are going to stand in the path of the light, so what will happen, a darker region will going to appear on the next or the on the opposite end of the light of that source of light. So that darker region is commonly known as shadow. And how that shadow appears, whenever an object is going to block the path of the light, the darker region will appear in the exact opposite position, and that darker region is known as a shadow. This is another property of the light. Now, how we can see the things which does not produce light? We can say that all of the objects are not the light sources. The things which are light sources we can easily see because the light is coming out from those objects. But those objects which do not give out light, which are not considered as a light source, how we are able to see those objects? We can easily see those objects by the property reflection of light. Like whenever we stand in front of mirror, we are not the light source as well as mirror is not the light source, but we are able to see our faces in the mirror because the light which is present in our room or in that particular space, that reflects on the mirror and hit back into our eyes, and it will become make us able to see ourselves. Similarly, if we are saying that the wall which is present in front of us, this is not a light source, but how we are able to see that wall? We are able to see that wall because the light which is present in the room, that light is continuously hitting to that object, that non-light source, and bouncing back into our eyes, and in this way we are able to see that object. That's why we are unable to see the things in the darker area or when there is no light, because light make us to see the things by the property of reflection. That light used to hit the non-light sources and bounce back into our eyes, and that makes us able to see that object. So basically light is a form of energy, and this form of energy is basically called electromagnetic radiations. We can give the name to the light is that these are the electromagnetic radiations which comes from the sun and also other sources of light. But the major source of light, we can easily see that the natural major source of light is sun. The most important source of light in the whole universe is sun. Although the stars are the source of light because they have their own light, but moon cannot be considered as a source of light because it does not have its own light, but sun is the actual major source of light which is present around us, although there are some other objects also giving light. So the radiations or the light rays which are coming out from that sun is in the form of energy. It's actually a form of energy which is providing heat or which is providing heat to the whole surrounding wherever they are present, and that energy is known as electromagnetic radiations. Now here we have a little summary about this presentation, that properties of light which we discussed in the whole presentation is that light travels in a straight line and it is a form of energy. Light travels much more faster than the sound. We can see things because they reflect light into our eyes. Shadows are formed when light is blocked by an object. Visible light is only a small part of the electromagnetic spectrum. This is not we discussed. This is what we didn't discuss in this presentation, but we are going to discuss it later on. That how the different colors of light, different colors are present in the light, and how can we differentiate between these colors and how can we see these colors of light, we are going to discuss it further. But right now we must remember that light is a source of energy. It always travels in a straight line. And one more thing, that light travels from all the mediums in a straight line, right? And light can travel in a vacuum, like sound cannot travel in a vacuum, but light can easily travel in a vacuum. And light travels much more faster than the sound. Or we can see that the non-light sources or the objects which do not have any light, we can see those objects by the reflection property of the light. And also the shadows appear whenever we try to block the path of the light, right? So this is all what we learned in this presentation, and I hope this will be helpful for you to solve the assignment which I'm going to share in WhatsApp group. So watch this presentation and solve the given assignment. Thank you. Take care.